Hey, this is Rich over at TVP Live with another quick tips tutorials brought to you by Adobe Photoshop Elements Tutorials Group. And let's jump right in. Today's poster wanted to know what is the quickest way to get rid of this black area behind the chicken here. So there's lots of different ways to do it. I know other people have suggested to use the Content Aware tool. The problem with the Content Aware tool is that the black is attached to the chicken. So if you try to use the Content Aware tool, it's going to grab part of the chicken and turn the black into the chicken. And I'll show you, for example, I'm going to grab the polygon tool and I'm going to use the lasso just because I want to do this really quick. If I try to grab all of this, what happens is out here, it's going to try to grab the wood, but on this side, it's going to try to grab what's on this side, which is the chicken. So if I go to Edit, Fill Selection, and then Content Aware and hit OK, watch what happens. See, it turns into a bunch of mush. It extended the chicken out here, and that's not what you want. So I'm not going to use that tool after all. What I'm going to do is copy the portion of the chicken that you want to keep, and then smudge using the stamp tool, the wood behind it. So what I'm going to do is use the lasso tool, but actually what I want is the polygon tool right there. And I'm going to draw the chicken that I want to keep. The reason why I said it's not necessarily the best is because you'd have to go back and carefully cut this out for it to be exactly perfect. I'm just doing it really fast right now as an example. And you can always obviously do it on your own. And I'm just going to cut across here because we don't need to change anything down here. And come back up to this side. And once we get past this black, I'll come out a little bit because we don't need to change anything beyond that. And I can just literally just go straight up here, double click, and now I have the marching ants and the selection of the chicken. I'm going to right click and hit copy. So basically what I did is I just copied that portion of the chicken. How do we know? If I turn the background off, you'll see the portion that I copied. I can toggle it on and off. And that's going to sit on top of whatever we do underneath. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and choose the underneath. Let me go ahead and unlock it by clicking the little lock there, and that unlocks the background layer to be able to edit it. Now let's go ahead and grab the clone stamp tool, and see this size is a little bit too small. Let's make this like 200 points, nice and big. And we can start with holding the Alt down. We want to pick it, I don't know, like right around there. I'm going to bring this over, and with the left mouse button, I'll just draw it. And I can just keep on drawing till it goes behind the chicken. You see, it won't go in front of it because we made a copy in front of it over here. See, I'm toggling it on and off. So now we do that again down here. I'm going to grab this right around there. Just draw it back in there. And how I'm grabbing is holding the Alt, and I'll do right on top of this button here. Alt and click it, left click once, and I'm going to try to find a similar place right around here.
And boom.
One more time down here.
And
boom, that's done. See what's happening is it's drawing it behind the chicken. Now up here, let's do this one more time. I'm going to grab this right around there. There we go. Let's grab this dot over here. We could just basically copy the same one over here like that. I'm going to just hit it once, come in, hit it again, and then I'll choose something like from back here and hit it a third time, and that draws it back in. And once again, I can just grab this dot here and come straight across like that, and do the same thing for the portion up here. And finally, grab this little dot here, match it here, and bring it in and out. And there we go. Do the same thing over here. And that's pretty much it. We got rid of the background, and it's looking pretty good. Well, that's it for this tutorial. This is Rich, calling it quits, saying over and out.